Welcome back, YouTube, to match 2. I told you the first match would be exciting, and welcome back to the second match. LBF are now on the attack, and they've got a tall order. They need to win the match now on the attack to have a chance to go through to the finals. As always, YouTubers, please remember to like and subscribe. It helps me out massively. It helps the channel grow. It helps grow the game as well as more people discover what an amazing game we've got. Also, we're going to have a new channel sub goal soon of 1,000. So if you can help us hit 1,000 on YouTube, that'd be amazing. As always, I'm going to spend the first couple of minutes just making sure people end up on the right teams, because sometimes people get automatically thrown around. It's no one's fault. Sometimes that just happens. We are playing on Vengel 01, same as the match before. The only difference now is LBF are on the attack and KGK is on the defense. If you want to see a French version of this, you can check over Chivro. He has a VOD on Twitch. All links in the descriptions below where you can find all those details. So KGK is on the defense. You can see they're rocking 39 players against 36. LBF had a couple of people disconnect, so I'll just keep an eye on them, making sure they get assigned to the right team. They should do. And let's have a look at the defense here. So there's one person who got mixed up that I missed. So KGK, similar tactic. They've got a squad, a small squad going down to squad 8. Looks like they've got a squad heading towards the northern little pontoon crossings there. And they've got a bulk of infantry watching the main bridge itself, along with squad 7 spawning on Town Hall. Let's head over to what LBF is doing on the attack and what vehicles they are bringing out to start this game. Shackle is team commander there. They've got an MSP heading south along with a Churchill. Cool little infantry as well. I imagine they might be mortars. They've got a transport vehicle heading south as well, along with a Sherman, Logitruck MSPs, all heading straight north out of main base, along with a car. And they've got Zebulon and a Sherman a little bit behind. He's probably waiting for a crewman who got disconnected. I also had to transfer him because he was on the wrong team, so he had to join a little bit late there, unfortunate for him. So LBF, already different tactics coming out from LBF here. They don't really care about the northern bridge, it looks like. They're going to be trying to punch a hole straight across the main bridge, potentially. I don't see any Logi trucks or any MSPs heading towards that northern crossing. It looks like LBF are going to focus all their attention, a little bit of a team kill there, a little bit of a barrel roll there. It looks like LBF is going to be putting all their attention on just trying to hammer across the main bridge immediately. You see Tom Gore on that transport vehicle having to drive away there as they come under fire. They might drive straight north now. In fact, they are. They're going to just drive straight north and try to get across that bridge. LBF dropping off infantry there. And that Logi truck a little bit further behind. Northern with a bunch of kills there. And Storm, or should I say KGK, doing the same thing as their opponents did last game. They're not just going to hold up on their side of the river. They're going to push infantry across the river so they can have tanks taken out, MSPs taken out, and Logis taken out quickly by AT. Little bit of driver collision here. Tom has managed to get across the river. Orby with his little car holding back a little bit, but Tom has got across. You can see KGK with their team. They're doing the exact same thing. They were trying to get to that northern crossing to hold it as quick as possible. Shikal and Niz there. Shikal, the commander, dropped off Niz and it's Grim. Niz is AT. And Mr. Blonde pushing forward. With a Puma looking to hold down that northern bridge. KGK have got a rally down on that northern side. But look at this from LBF. LBF have actually managed to break through the southern crossing here. Just make sure, I don't know who this is. There's no clan tag. LBF have managed to break them through. If you're wondering why there's no... There we go. It takes clan tags a while to load for some reason. LBF have actually managed to break through the southern crossing. If they can get a rally down, that's going to be huge for them. But look at this, right, KGK. KGK have dominated map control on the opposite side of the river. Look at the dominating map control KGK have got. We'll just open up the map. KGK, they've just pushed completely off of Roadbridge. They actually only have a couple of infantry on Roadbridge itself. They've pushed completely out, and they're looking to take out the tanks, the MSPs, the Logitrucks on the opposite side of the river. Meanwhile, LBF have taken the northern bridge. Will KGK take it back? They have the Puma on scene. We've got Mr. Blondes and Ollie with that Puma. Niz 80, he went down there. You can see a taken out Logitruck as well. Tom's Logitruck got taken out. I don't think he had time to drop off supplies. He didn't. So Tom got taken out before he could put down his supplies. We've got Tin for KGK. He's got his German Logitruck ready in position. He's looking to block that bridge as fast as possible. LBF are trying to hold down that bridge. Oh, a good Panzerschreck hit the Puma there. Or was it, sorry, Bazooka. He's American this time. I was still thinking it was German. Can he land the second? Second should take it out. Good job there by Lenny. Lenny Bar has been a great asset to LBF. He's been excellent on the AT play. He's taken out that Puma there. And LBF still looking to break through. They've actually got individuals on cap. Look at this. They managed to get into the cap itself. They've taken the southern river, although their reinforcements are being cut out here. You can see Niz over here. Niz 80, he spawned over here now with his squad. He probably knows there's a tank nearby. Yet, see that American tank. I keep getting the teams mixed up now that stopped over. Is this a Steward or is it a Sherman? It's a Sherman, short barrel Sherman. Trying to support infantry there. LBF have done a good job breaking across the river, and this is what they need to do. They need to play this game quickly. If they want any chance to win this game on the attack, they're probably going to have to win this through taking the caps. I can hear artillery. I can hear planes, so commander assets have been unlocked. Well-placed 88 here from Yule. Able to watch the bridge at a distance. Look at this. Excellent spot for him to snipe that bridge. Anything that tries to come across that bridge has to get past his 88. Artillery and smokes were called in. So let's just have a look, see if we can see where those artillery and smoke artillery came down. Looks like they were called on cap. The 88 with Jefferson on cap has been taken out. Wilson using the smokes here, pushing through the trenches. A bunch of kills here for Wilson or artillery. So LBF, if LBF can get more reinforcements through the south here, that'll be huge for them. They're doing a good job. They've taken out that rally that Storm had on the opposite side of the river. And their Nickelman and Kisses, they've lost their spawn point. There is a rally there, but LBF have got a good presence also on the southern side of the first cap here. There is a German tank positioned itself well over here. What is this? It is another King Tiger. Can you believe it? A third King Tiger now. The 91st, I imagine they're loving having a King Tiger. The perfect map to have a King Tiger on. And we've got a tank coming forward now for LBF. What kind of tank is it? It is a Churchill? Yep, Churchill. I don't know why I delayed to say that. Churchill pushing the main bridge. I don't see any mines on the main bridge. Churchill will have to watch out. It can pen the King Tiger from the front with APS, but it's not a fight you want to take on. And the King Tiger can pen the Churchill very easily from any angle. So this Churchill, despite its immense health, is going to have to watch out. Panzerschreck narrowly misses there. You see Niz. Niz was the one with that. He gets taken out. KGK reacting well. They're throwing a lot of bodies south now. They've lost map control on the opposite side of the river. So now they're using that infantry to push south and reclaim that crossing. So good job by them. Very spread out battle. This battle is spread out all over the place. LBF continuing trying to hold up the bridge in the north. They know they need to hold this bridge. If they lose the bridge controls, that's going to make it incredibly hard later on in the game. We have a MSP there, an American MSP that is being camped by Storm Tim. His engine has been disabled, so that MSP is currently trapped. It needs someone to repair it. Good shot there by Orange. If Orange rushes over there now, there's a Logi truck over there. He can destroy that with his M1 Grand. And that's 10 tickets. And that means Tin's job of blocking the bridge is going to be delayed. So that's going to be huge. He's going to rush over there. He can see it. He put an extra shot in there just to be safe. And there he goes. He spots the truck. Is he going to destroy it? Orange has two choices here. He can either disable the truck and leave it, or they can destroy it. If they leave it and if they camp it, that means KGK loses the ability to block a... Oops. There we go. That means he loses... KGK loses a Logi truck, meaning they have a less opportunities to block the bridge. Stuka, where's this Stuka dropping? Drop where the Churchill was. The Churchill has retreated. The Churchill is being chased, though, by Northern. Look at Northern there. Pioneer chasing the Churchill back to his main base. The engine is disabled. Churchill very slowly limping back to main base. LBF still trying to funnel infantry across, but look at KGA reacting here. KGK doing a good job reacting, trying to find those spawns, and the rally just went down there. So LBF have lost their spawn on the opposite side of the river in the south. I can hear artillery being called. LBF are having a hard job here. KGK are doing an excellent job. Look at the map. For KGK, they're literally everywhere. LBF can't group up and they can't do a funneled attack. They're being spread so thin. They're having to fight for every piece of map control. KGK doing a good job there, forcing the map control. Artillery, I imagine this is LBF artillery. No effect at all. You can see KGK have already moved away from this location. So that is a wasted artillery. Also, a lot of rounds using that artillery. So that artillery is going to be on a long cooldown now. Han there with a logistics truck for LBF. Managed to get across the river. Can he get a forward FOB down? You can already see there is a FOB down here for LBF. They do have an FOB down on the side of the river. And they still hold the northern crossing. If I was LBF at this point, I would maybe abandon the south and do some attack in the north. It's not looking good for LBF at this point on the attack. I've got to say, they're 50 tickets behind. They don't have a concentrated attack force. It's very spread thin. And KGK just have eyes and ears everywhere. They bring a Churchill forward. It gets taken out by that hidden AT. They had this attack breaking through well in the south, but KGK reacted well. They got their rallies up on the opposite side of the river, so LBF are constantly being hit in the back when they attack. This LBF squad now is completely, it's just being squeezed out of its position. This isn't looking too good for LBF at this stage. 31 minutes left. But hey, we've seen amazing things happen. We saw that in the first match, KGK managed to take a cap with 2 minutes left. Can LBF do some magic themselves? Tin, logistics there. We've got an MSP flanking around for LBS, along with a logistics truck. You can see Tin trying to kill Holino there. Trying to snipe that logistics driver. LBF playing a very sparse play style at the moment. They're very sparse in their attack, whereas usually in the attack you like to play closely together as a big punching whole, and you play more sparse on defense. King Tiger doing exactly what the King Tiger did in the first game for KGK, locking down this southern approach, safe on the opposite side of the river, knowing it's going to be so hard for any AT to sneak up behind him, knowing he'll be able to snipe any tanks from a distance. LBF are trying to approach the northernmost, the close northern crossing of the main bridge, but their squad is under a lot of pressure here. They just can't get forward. They need a little bit of tank support, but the LBF tank support, it just can't get into a position to help. Those roaming AT, they're just everywhere, and they just have to keep retreating, keep healing. We've got a Sherman trying to get out into the field now to help. Bombing run on the main warehouse, not hugely effective. That MSP, a good flanking MSP here for LBF. They might even make use of the tractor. Who knows? There is a tractor. But that's a good flanking position. If they can have AT spawn on that MSP, they can seek right behind the King Tiger, neutralize that King Tiger, and that might shift the balance of power a little bit. See Eggman here. Eggman, squad leader 1, all the way down here. He gets taken out by Maximus. He found the mortar crew, but he gets taken out there. LBF have no presence on the northern bridge either. They've completely given up on the northernmost vehicle crossing bridge. KGK could capitalize on that at some point by getting a logic truck over there to block it. We've got some snipers operating down here. It's Grim rushing up. We've got Tai Shai Young and Mike. Both teams almost equal. LBF playing with 1 man less, but not a huge difference there. Mike again, a good job there with that grease gun taking out Grim. But yeah, this is a very sparse attack, and I've got to say, so far, LBF, initially, they were doing incredible in the south. They broke through the south in a good concentrated attack, but things haven't been working out for them since then. King Tiger has located the flanking infantry. He's driving right next to an AT, though. Bazooka maybe into the engine. Glutwug is in a great position here to fire straight into the engine. One shot. Disables the engine. Not quite, but it's limping. King Tiger is going to get away, though. The King Tiger has support nearby. In fact, you can even see there's a German MSP next to it. So the German MSP is going to be enough to help get infantry to support that King Tiger. We've also got a Stug. Great position for this Stug. Look at this Stug. Using that gradient hill. LBF managing to flank behind. You can see KGK actually have very little defense on the cap itself. They're using their defense to be so sparse across the map that LBF, whenever they try to flank, they try to do a sneak attack, they're just located by someone who has eyes and ears on the scene. They're able to call it out, they react to it, they counterattack, and then LBF has to restart all over again. Very hard game here for LBF. They're just not having any luck at all with the sparse defense. Niz over here took out a Logi truck, I believe, or was that an MSP? That was a MSP. So Niz taking out an MSP. He's probably can also take out this Logi truck. Oh, a team kill there. No, that wasn't a team kill. Sorry, that was a gammon bomb, maybe? I'm not quite sure what killed Fom. Oh, it was Northern. Northern killed him. So that's the mortar crew. The mortar crew has been dealt with by Niz and Northern. Niz doing a great job as AT there. We've got the Logi truck's just been taken out. We've got a dead tank now as well. The Sherman was taken out at some point. Churchill heading back to main base. Yet again. Lots of team kills appearing on my screen. Lenny. AT Lenny trying to take out these tanks. We've got another vehicle gone down there. It was a small transport car, maybe trying to take out the King Tiger, trying to flank with AT to get behind it. The King Tiger's returning back to main base or just returning to a repair crane. It's getting away from there as fast as possible. LBF, they've managed to break through the lines a little bit. Look at this. KGK is so sparse on the defense. Like, LBF do manage to find these little holes to break through, but the moment they break through them, it's hard for them to hold it because KGK reacts so quickly. KGK reacts so quickly. There we go. I was just making. So LBF is up to full strength now, and that's good. KGK reacts so quickly, they pull their squads back, they patch up the hole, they clear out the enemy that's managed to break in, and then they just go back to being sparse defense again. Time on board, 24 minutes, still plenty of time for LBF. You can see they're slowly trying to trickle infantry through here, going through the trench lines, but look at KGK. KGK, the alert has already gone out for KGK, and they're throwing bodies towards the assault that's coming in. Ooh, Lee Much missing the kill on Sweet Kisses there. Missing the kills again. Sweet Kisses just dancing. Jigging back and forth. Artillery, not effective artillery. I imagine that is LBF artillery, not hugely effective. So it's the right idea, trying to cut off the reinforcements that KGK is putting forward, but it's just not accurate enough. LBF pushing through the south here as well, trying to claim that. Look at Northern and Kick the Mule again on the opposite side of the river. LBF have also managed to break through the north a little bit. They pushed down the north using that northern fob. They've killed the outer defensive squad here. So there's a big pressure coming down from the north. They also have tank support on the opposite side of the river, as we see. See Zebulon there with his one-man Sherman, trying to support the infantry coming down the north the best he can. A few small infiltrations here. We've got Ego and Abby, or Obi, flanking in here as well. LBF still using that trench line. LBF doing a good job here. They're slowly starting to funnel more and more infantry onto the point. 2 rallies down in the trenches there. Good job pushing down those trench lines. They've also managed to take the south crossing, although everyone over here is dead on both teams now. Time on board, just less than 23 minutes. And LBF is starting to get infantry majority on the cap. Very slowly. Can they maintain it is the question. Can they maintain infantry majority on the cap, and can they take it? Tickets-wise, they're 60 tickets behind now. LBF are still pushing down here in the north and then doing a good job pushing down. They could do with a new rally. Reset a new rally maybe, so they don't have to run from the opposite side of the river now. Guys on point. KGK is saying they're losing the point, and look at this already. Look at the reaction from KGK already. Someone calls out they're losing the cap. Already infantry start to move towards the cap point, getting into the capture zone to delay the neutralizing and the capture rate of LBF taking this first cap. KGK is going to outnumber. See, this is where artillery would have been perfect for LBF. If the artillery was now more accurate in these buildings here, it would have wiped out the reinforcements, allowing LBF to get more situated into the trenches. Niz again. The Rome AT delaying the Churchill. Takes it down to 50% health. The Churchill does live, but again, that Churchill can't get to camp now to help the rest of his team. The tank support has been constantly being denied by very good roaming AT from KGK. Mortars exchange on both sides. The King Tigers actually returned to the battle. The King Tigers come to support infantry on cap, and he's going to see where they're spawning from. He's going to see their little heads running along the trenches, and already you can see him turning towards where all the reinforcements are coming from, putting shots down range towards that southernmost crossing there. Storm with a squad getting on cap. Another vehicle being destroyed over there in the rear. I'm not sure what that was. It looks like LBF managed. Yeah, LBF managed to take out one of the tanks. It was the Stug, Lenny, and the LBF AT crew doing a good job taking out one of the tanks there. KGK on cap. Pushing through the trenches, clearing them out. I just heard a vehicle go pop. I don't know what vehicle that was. It was a MSP potentially. It was a German MSP. That is going to be big. That is going to be big for LBF at this stage. With 20 minutes left, they've taken out one of the defenders. And look at this big infantry squad that is pushed down from the north with that Sherman support on the on the opposite side. If LBF can keep the pressure coming in from the south and north here on this cap, that's going to be huge. And they might be able to take this first cap here. LBF very close to a couple of rallies here as well. That Sherman's going to have to watch his fire a little bit. He's firing on friendlies at this point. He's going to have to be a little bit careful. Ooh, so close to taking out that rally. LBF have got across the southern crossing again, so now they can push along the river. Good luck, Wood, with a good bazooka shot into the King Tiger. Distracts it temporarily. Does some damage to it. So this King Tiger needs to either retreat now or live with that health and be at risk for being taken out more. Just check, make sure everyone... We had another disconnect again, so I just always keep an eye on it. Niz and Ingram pushing down there. They're looking to cut off where this LBF squad is spawning from. Look at this. Is good game knowledge here by KGK. Not only are they trying to repel this attack by facing it face on, they're flanking around and they're trying to locate where they're spawning from to cut off the reinforcements. LBF still doing a good job here pushing through the south. They actually have majority on the cap again, but look at KGK here. KGK with a huge flank once more because they hold map control in areas LBF just can't take them out from. Eggman and Yellow ran right by the rally, unfortunate for them, but Eggman and Yellow are able to get right into the rear here, taking out LBF as they get into the trenches. Eggman gets the kill there, clearing out the trenches. We've had a couple of people. Glutwood spawn down here. Silapan also. That rally so close to being discovered by Yellow, but it stays alive temporarily. Yellow heading towards the... He's using the bushes. He's using the road, trying to find those spawn points. And Yellow just heard the machine guns behind him, so he knows there's people nearby. Glut goes down. Rock, did he hear him? Rock goes down as well. Yellow here gets shot as he was about to find that rally. So very close here. Time 17 minutes. KGK forced a lot of their infantry onto the cap again. You see a full squad battle on the cap. They've also managed to push away this northern squad here. They've managed to push them back in the north. LBF was doing a good job pushing down from the north. Unfortunately, they've been pushed back by KGK. No tank support on scene has allowed KGK to repel that attack. LBF have a good control here in the south. Can they keep hold of it? Can they keep funneling infantry into the cap? Artillery at this point could be a good call here. Into the center here. Drop artillery right down where Bro Neeson is. Widespread a little bit. Might be enough to clear out a bunch of the defenders there. Only 2 rallies are nearby. Look, you can see the rally there where Doom just spawned and the rally near Sulfan there. And there's also this rally that they keep using from Yellow to flank into the rear. Is Schneck alive? Schneck is alive. He's trying to hold the rear, look. He knows they keep attacking from the rear. Unfortunate for him there. Northern gets him, shoots him in the back. In the side. Stuka. Stuka found the MSP in the far south. MSP goes down. So Shackle, commander there for KGK, found the MSP. Time on board, 15 minutes. Not looking good for LBF. They're also nearly 100 tickets behind now. With 15 minutes to take this first cap, it's not looking great for them. Not looking great. KGK have been so sparse on their defense, constantly getting into the flanks of LBF. LBF, every time they get a position, every time they make a push, they group together. You have someone from KGK who sneaks behind, gets on the flank, gets on the rear, find the spawns, and LBF have to start the process of getting in position all over again. Map control for KGK has been excellent this game. Absolutely excellent. They've even blocked the northern bridge now, I believe. Let's just head over to the north. I saw Tin has got his Logidrog. I believe he's probably blocking the bridge now. Not yet. Looking to see if it's clear first. And there goes the first headshot. So Tin has also cut off one of the only crossings now that LBF can use for their vehicles. So, not that they need it. The tanks for LBF have been really having a hard game this match. Constantly being flanked by these roaming AT and Pioneers and Sapper. You can see Zebulon now has been flanked by Doom. Doom, who is a Samper, he's disabled the engine. He's dropped the HE. So this Sherman is so low on health now. And there goes the Sherman. Niz with the long-range Panzerstrike finishes off the Sherman. Unfortunate there for him. Heard the King Tiger take a bounce then. What bounced the King Tiger? Oh, it's LBF. Do LBF have a tank across the river? LBF have managed to get a tank across the river. It's the Churchill. They've managed to push two shots into the back of the King Tiger. King Tiger has no idea Churchill has managed to sneak behind him. King Tiger has no idea the Churchill has snuck behind him, completely taking him up by surprise. Churchill, if he'd held, 2 APS shots into the side, but the King Tiger is slowly turning, facing the front. This is going to make it incredibly difficult for the Churchill to finish off. Engine base shot? Can the Churchill take out the King Tiger? King Tiger has no idea where the shots are coming from. Good kill there by Eco and Ellie in the Churchill. Can they save the MSP? Eggman very close to finding this MSP. LBF managing to get that flanking Churchill, taking out that King Tiger. That's a big asset kill at the end of the game for them. MSP goes down. Eggman wasn't able to save it. And Eggman goes down as well. KGK with a Logitruck as well, heading straight towards. And there goes a Logitruck. That's an easy 10 tickets for the Churchill. 12 minutes. And LBF are doing all they can. They've managed to claim control of their side of the river. They've managed to take out Yellow's squad rally on their side of the river, so that's good for them. They're starting to slowly get some map control. Is it going to be enough with 12 minutes? I mean, we had something incredible happen in first game. Can LBF do something incredible as well with time running out? They do have a good infantry present here north of Cap. They can use that to slowly push down. They have tank superiority near Cap as well with that Churchill. Artillery coming down. Churchill just bounced a shot, I believe, or was that the was that Ollie? I think it's Lenny. Is Lenny going to get another tank kill here? Ooh, Lenny with a narrow miss. That would have killed the P3 there. Narrowly missing his second shot on the P3. That would have been another tank to his name. Time running out for LBF. Tickets have been narrowed with those with that King Tiger kill, the MSP, and Logi kill by that Churchill. Tickets have narrowed. It was at 100 tickets. It has slowly started to narrow. We're back to 60. So if LBF can take this cap, they're slowly starting to claw themselves back into this game. We've got another tank heading. A second Churchill now. Got a kill on Brampower. That's a good start. Get a Churchill onto Cap now. Get this big infantry wave coming down to the in the north. Get all this on Cap. LBF is looking strong at this point. Time, 10 minutes. Let's have a look at the map. Tim has blocked the northern bridge, but LBF don't care about it at this point. They've got a fob on the north side. They've got a fob on the south. They've got 2 MSPs quite close by here. If I was a LBF at this point, I would drive an MSP all the way up to this building and just YOLO. Get the spawns as close as possible. Churchill heading towards the main bridge. LBF infantry trying to get into this northern complex. They're very close. Can Orange find this rally? If Orange can find this rally, KGK are in a KGK will be in a hard spot. One rally just disappeared there. They must have relocated it. Oh yeah, I can see the rally's being relocated to the other crossing. Stuka's being called. Muck just found one of the rallies, so the defenders are slowly losing rallies. Muck got a kill there as well. Bro Neeson trying to come on the back. Churchill supporting infantry as much as he can. KGK have put out the call again that they are losing cap. Artillery, good artillery. This is LBF artillery at a good time. 2 kills. Well-placed artillery. You saw KGK infantry try and run away as fast as they could. That artillery was well-placed. Shiver disconnected our caster. Hopefully he can get back as soon as possible. If this Churchill can get on cap now, that is huge. Artillery was called. I think KGK will be bringing down their artillery, maybe on this location. Or was it smokes? It was a smoke screen. Smoke screen for LBF. They're trying to get this squad in the north onto cap. If the Churchill can support, they might take it. 8 minutes left. KGK, look at KGK throwing their bodies yet again towards the cap. This Churchill needs to push forward a little bit. Needs to help his infantry a little bit more. Be a bit brave. Push the bridge. Get on the bridge. You can see Kick the Mule trying to get a German MSP nearby. Trying to get that German MSP nearby so his team can spawn to make sure they don't lose his MSP at the late stage. LBF infantry here has slowed down. Their push has slowed down. They need tank support to come in closer. KGK have thrown everything they have here. Look at this. The whole of KGK's team is pretty much on the cap at this point. They've called everyone back, and they're getting their whole bodies on cap. With 7 minutes left, they don't want to lose at this late stage. They know what happened in the first match. They don't want a repeat to happen. Don't know who Smits is. I'll keep an eye on it. I imagine he's LBF, but we'll just keep an eye on it. I wish clan tags loaded at the same speed as normal names. Yeah, he was LBF. I just do a quick run up just to check. LBF pushing forward best they can. Churchill retreating a little bit. LBF dropping a new rally, trying to get those spawns close. It's Grim here is on the reverse. If Sensei goes down here, they need to kill It's Grim to keep this rally alive. If It's Grim throws a grenade, which he's going to do. Or did he? Yeah, he did. The rally goes down. LBF losing that close rally. That's going to be huge at this point in the game. The Churchill has relocated a little bit. It's slowly pushing forward. It got stuck a little bit on a branch, on a telephone pole, but it's pushing the main bridge. It really needs to do... You just need to throw everything you have at this point. Even with your tanks, throw caution to the wind with less than 7 minutes left. And LBF have been pushed back again. KGK have pulled their whole team. Look how sparse the defense was early on compared to it is now. KGK have thrown basically their whole team to the cap. Shackle says he has no artillery at this point to use for KGK. There's a Churchill all the way south here. He needs to just start beelining towards the cap to help as fast as he can. A rally in the open. I hope one of these individuals spot it for LBF because they're going to be taking this rally offline. KGK, that's an early radar system. No, they all run pirates. So KGK know there's going to be a flank coming in now. Churchill. I can't see the Churchill. Where do you go? Oh, the Churchill pushed across the river. Good. Good. I mean, he shot a friendly, but good. That's what he needs to do. He needs to get across the river. Caution to the wind. Putting some good pressure here on the defenders. You can see Doom trying to place a mine onto the Churchill. LBF have this Churchill was a little bit too slow though. If this Churchill pushed across while that whole squad from LBF was still alive in the northern compound, this would have been completely different. This Churchill played a little bit too cautious. If he went across the bridge 2, 3, 4 minutes earlier, he would have had a larger impact. It came across a little bit too late. KGK are already there to deal with it. Time less than 5 minutes. I don't think LBF at this point will break the defense of KGK. They played excellent though. They've broke across the river several times. There goes the Churchill. Churchill gets taken out by a tank over here on the hill. It was the P3. Oh, it wouldn't be P3. Can't pen it. It would have been a AT probably. Second Churchill so far away. It's arriving too late as well. Playing a little bit too cautious with these tanks. It might get the kill on the P3 though. Engine out. And the P3 goes down. So the Churchill gets a second tank kill. Killed the King Tiger. Now it's got a P3. But LBF have been pushed back across the river now. Eggman. He's going to find a rally. Time. Less than 4 minutes. You can see LBF, they're using their FOB still in the north. They're trying to get back, but I think it's too late. By the time they get to this cap, and with the amount of defenders on cap, I don't see them doing this. Churchill's actually in another tank battle here. LBF are actually saying GG at this point in chat. Panzerschreck in the side from Niz. And then finished off by the King Tiger. A second King Tiger. So both teams had 2 King Tigers. So pretty fair tank decks. In fact, I think both teams have had the same tank decks. Here we go. Bursts. Oh, I thought Burst was going to YOLO. I wanted the YOLO, man. I wanted that YOLO. But LBF are saying GG in chat. And it does look like KGK are going to be going through to the finals. Goddamn, I hope they fix that goddamn machine gun. It's so loud. Now this is a rally. Look at Ego with his team rally here. Now that is a rally. On the edge of the capture zone. I love it. Artillery, KGK with our artillery. Well-placed artillery, actually. Helping clear out a pocket of attackers here. We've got GG's in chat. Both teams are saying GG to each other. Less than 2 minutes. Great game. Could have gone completely differently if LBF won that first match by holding on to the second cap. That could have been a completely different game. KGK might have lost a little bit of momentum into the second game. Things could have gone completely different. Niz point blank on the Cromwell. Emerging through the smoke, point blank, boom, into the front of the Cromwell. So that means KGK will be going through to the finals for Season 3. They will be meeting either Coalition Francophone or the Rusty 40. We have to wait for the results of that other game. We have to wait for the results of the other game to see what happened. So match will be over any second here. 36 seconds left. We're entering the finals, boys, and we know what teams we're going to be seeing. It's going to be KGK. They fought well to get here. They've had a little bit of a struggle the last couple of the games. A few teams have given them a bloody nose. LBF played superb tonight. You've got to give credit to LBF. A new team to the ladder, making it all the way through to the semi-finals and giving KGK a bloody nose here. Credit to La Bande of Frenchies. LBF played excellent. But KGK will be making their way through to the finals. As always, look at that name, man. I'll just quickly run up the leaderboards. Pause the video if you want to see them. If you were watching on YouTube, as always, remember to like, remember to subscribe, and I will see you for the finals. Until next time, take care. Good night. Bye, 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 bye.